everyone. Welcome to our very first episode of
Married to Eats. And we're here. And what we're going to be making today?
Today we are going to be making, it's a very long name for something that's that's very simple. But let me make sure I say it right. Chicken Parmesan garlic, what?
Nope.
What is that?
Wrong title. You said chicken Parmesan garlic bread. Whatever. It's chicken Parmesan stuffed garlic bread. That's a long name.
We found this off of Tasty BuzzFeed. So if you like to recreate this or to read up on the directions of how to make this, please click on the link below.
Yes. And make sure when you're down there, make sure you like, subscribe. Make sure you hit the little bell so you can get the alerts whenever we start posting more videos and everything. You can get your alerts and you'll be able to look at the videos, comment, and then also let us know what you want us to make or what you want us to do, because we're gonna, basically go with the group consensus on
what to cook.
So,
very quickly, I'm gonna go over the ingredients. It says that it serves 3 to 4 people. Very quickly, the ingredients are a chicken breast, 2 cups of flour, 4 eggs, 2 cups of seasoned breadcrumbs, 1 cup of oil for frying, 1 large baguette, 10 to 12 mozzarella slices, and marinara sauce. Then for the garlic butter, we need butter, of course, garlic, parsley, and Parmesan. Majority of these ingredients we found from our favorite store, Aldi. Shout out to Aldi. And we probably got 2 things on the list from Kroger. Shout out to Kroger.
And I wanted to go over the prices with y'all so y'all know what to expect when y'all go into these places, Aldi, Kroger, when you're going to buy these ingredients, and about how much everything will cost if you don't have none of the ingredients. So let's start off. This was at Aldi. We had the mozzarella slices, that was $1.99. The garlic, that's a 3-pack, that was 99 cents. We have flour, $1.29. We have vegetable oil, that was $1.85. French baguette, that was $1.49. Parmesan cheese, that was $2.49. Marinara sauce, that was $1.99. 12-pack of eggs, $1.09. Butter at $2.29. Parsley flakes, you can use fresh parsley if you want to. We got that for $1.19. And then at Kroger, we got 2 things. We went over and got 1 chicken breast, about half a pound. That was at $1.07. And then we also got some Italian breadcrumbs, Italian style. You can go with the seasoned. I know they got like seasoned kind. We went with the Italian. They also have plain if you want to do plain for whatever reason, but we got that for $1.19, which came up to a total approximate cost of about $18.29 if you're looking at basically making this dish without having none of the ingredients. Okay,
so my personal opinion, even before cooking this, is that the price of this can probably go either way. It can probably be kind of expensive, yeah, but also inexpensive depending on how many ingredients you have on hand, and also if you're cooking for a large family or not. Me personally, if we had a large family, this probably wouldn't be dinner. This may be maybe like a lunch or an appetizer.
Definitely. So what we're gonna do, with no further ado, we're just gonna go ahead and start cooking, show y'all the ingredients we got, and just start going from there. Welcome to Married to Eats. Let's get started. So these are the ingredients. We got the flour, breadcrumbs, marinara sauce, basically everything that we need, including the eggs and the 1 chicken breast that's all you really need for this, man. You'll definitely see, because you just basically stuffing this long piece of bread. They say a large baguette bread. Basically it's not really large, it's just long, and it just got to be big enough so you can actually stuff that chicken in there. So let's get started.
Alright, so for the first step, we are going to slice the chicken into 1 centimeter thick strips.
I don't know if it's going to be 1 centimeter thick, but it's going to be as close as possible that I can fit this inside the actual baguette bread.
And of course, prior to this, we use all good hand washing techniques. We know how to wash hands over here. And he's going to wash his hands afterwards.
Exactly. I wash my hands constantly throughout this cooking process. So.
We don't want E. coli and whatever else thrown across our kitchen. Alright, so step number 2 is to place the flour, eggs, and breadcrumbs into 3 separate bowls. We have 2 cups of flour, 4 eggs that Tyrone is now beating, and 2 cups of seasoned breadcrumbs. We personally think that this might be a lot, but we are following the directions. Next, you are going to roll a chicken strip into the flour and dust off the excess. Then you're going to dip the strip into the egg. Then place it into the breadcrumbs and coat it completely. And you're going to continue to do this until all of your chicken strips are completely coated. Of course, you have Aston sitting here waiting for something to drop.
Just waiting for something to drop.
So just as we predicted, the egg, breadcrumbs, and flour is entirely too much. We think that you can probably half the amount that the recipe has called for, because this is wasting a lot of ingredients. So the next step is to heat the oil in the pan over medium heat to about 350 degrees Fahrenheit and to preheat your oven to 350. So the next step is to fry the breaded chicken strips until both sides are golden brown. Then you're going to remove from heat and drain on a paper towel. So I like to take a moment to talk about our new stove, because oh my goodness, this stove was just heaven sent. Our other stove went out on us, and so about maybe a month and a half ago, we were looking for another stove, and it had to be black stainless steel, not because we really wanted black stainless steel, but it was because we first bought this microwave that was black stainless steel because the nice sales associate at Best Buy talked us into it, and we didn't realize the big price difference of black stainless steel versus regular stainless steel. So then we were like, okay, well, we need to get a matching stove. So anyway, back to the stove. So the stove, oh my goodness, it's the best. Like, it was taking forever for our other stove to heat up. That stove was probably in our house when it was first built in the late 90s. So this stove has just been everything. It heats up very fast. We literally just turned on the oven maybe like not even 5 minutes ago, and it's almost at the temperature. So I like to just take a moment to say thank you, Samsung, and we'll probably be doing another product review in another video.
So this how the chicken look when it's done. I don't know if I may have burned it. I mean, it's not really burnt, but it's cooked, and it got a little golden brown to it. But I really don't think that we're going to use all the chicken up here. So, you know, snack in between while you're waiting to cook, you can go ahead and eat the little, you know, parts that you cook, just to have a little sample of what you're making.
Okay, so next you are going to slice the baguette into third or fourths. We are going to do it into fourths. And each baguette should be roughly the same length of the fried chicken strips. And then we're going to hollow out the insides of the baguette pieces using a knife.
Hollowing out the bread now. You want to make sure you get as much of the inside of that bread as you can, because you got to stuff that chicken in there with that mozzarella wrapped around it. So you got to have as enough space as possible so you can fit it in there where it'd be no problem to get it in there without breaking the bread on the outside, because this bread can be fragile, especially right here at these crevices, these breaking points that they have in there. So But I'm getting it as hollow as I can, just scratching the sides out, getting as much out as I can, because they make it look so easy in the video, but it's so hard to do this without breaking the bread. So just take your time on this. Don't try and rush it or anything like that.
Lay 2 slices of mozzarella on top of each other with a 1-inch overlap. Place a chicken strip on the overlapping region, then fold the mozzarella tightly around the chicken. I sound like I'm reading straight from the textbook, but y'all get it. I'm reading the directions from Tasty BuzzFeed. And again, you can find that in the link below this video.
Right under the like button. So you can go ahead and like that on top of that too. So.
And after you fold the mozzarella tightly around the chicken, you are going to push the rolled chicken strips into a baguette piece.
Let's try a bigger one. Let's see how that works first. So we got one of the bigger pieces. And this is why I said it was important for you to make sure you hollow that bread out all the way, because if it's too big,
it's not going to fit.
It's not going to fit. So I'm going to have to go with a thinner piece, or I can probably cut down.
It's like stuffing yourself into a small coat. You know you should get a bigger coat.
It's not going to fit. So this one, see, that bread is breaking. There we go. It's going in there. Still might add some, 'cause I still got a little bit of space, so I might add another smaller one up there later on, but we're gonna get it stuffed. I might really just do like 1 piece, 'cause I really think 1 piece may be able to fit rather than the 2 pieces. We got 2. Let me see how. So 1 piece go in there pretty easily, and this is an end piece, so this one would stuff that end piece.
Okay, so another modification that we think, but that's not in the directions, is to maybe use 1 slice of mozzarella instead of 2, because it'll be easier to stick into your baguette. But it also may depend on where you get your baguette from. Maybe it's a bigger baguette and you can cut it easier, but our baguette is pretty slim and we couldn't hollow it out anymore without ripping the bread. Okay, so before putting it in the oven, you are going to slash the stuffed baguette pieces into 1-inch slices, and then you're going to place them tightly side by side on a baking sheet lined with foil, which we already have. So next, you are going to mix together the ingredients for the garlic butter in a small bowl. So one of the last steps before cooking is to brush the garlic butter evenly over the baguette slices, making sure some drips in between the slices. Now we are going to wrap the foil over the reassembled baguette and bake for 20 to 25 minutes until the cheese is melted and the top is starting to brown. Okay.
Ooh.
So clear.
Time's up. And the bread is done. We are done. So let's see how everything look. Oh yeah. That's looking good right there. We put it in the oven for probably about 23 minutes. So in between that 20 to 25 minute mark. And it just depends. You know how your oven is. So if your oven undercooks, you want to put it in for the 25 minutes. If it overcooks, you want to put it in for the 20 minutes. But we said the 23 minute period would be probably the best one to go with. Yeah, looking good. Looking good. Like, I wish y'all can smell what I'm smelling right now. Like, this smells amazing right now. We're done with the chicken. What is it? Not the chicken. We're done with the, let's say the name again.
Chicken Parmesan stuffed
garlic bread.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're here to give y'all first impressions. What I'm gonna say, this was kind of messy. It's simple, but it's messy. You do use a lot of dishes, a lot of bowls, a lot of plates in order to make this. So be prepared to be washing a lot of dishes.
Also, I think I want to retract my statement that I said earlier about it maybe not being enough food. Because if you eat the recommended serving, you will have leftovers. So we're gonna have leftovers tomorrow.
Yeah, because like we said earlier too, we are on a diet, so we just gonna take this as our cheat day, eat a little bit of this and keep it going. So here we go. Let's dig in. Go ahead and try what you did. One piece.
I got these two.
So that's how it's supposed to be. Get the stretchy cheese effect.
And then we have the marinara sauce that's in here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, go ahead again. Well.
Out of 5 stars, to me, I give it like a 3.5.
All right, so I'm gonna break it down. I ain't gonna give it a rating right off the bat
I
because
did.
when I'm tasting it, it's good. It's good. The thing I'll probably cut back on is on that parsley. I might cut back on that a little bit more. I won't do the recommended amount. I might probably do about half a teaspoon on that. What's that? Not teaspoon. Half a tablespoon. There's a tablespoon that's recommended on the recipe. But I would probably cut back on it. I like parsley, but not as much as in here.
I think I would add more seasonings to the breadcrumbs.
Yeah.
To give the chicken more flavor, maybe add some garlic powder, a little bit of salt and pepper. Because the flavor that I'm really tasting right now is more so the sauce than anything. That
butter sauce, the garlic and everything. Really taste the garlic. I love garlic.
But that part is good. The sauce is really good.
Yeah. And it goes well with the marinara sauce.
Mm-hmm.
It's real good. You got the cheese and everything. Like I said, that chicken is still kind of bland with just that, Italian seasoning bread. It might add a little bit more seasoning, like you said. Mm-hmm. But it's nice and crispy. Got a little crunch to it. I'm going to give it out of 5 stars. I'm going to give it a 3. Only reason I'm giving it a 3, I would give it a 4, but I'm going to give it a 3 because of the process of the cooking. It's kind of messy. It's going to leave a lot of dishes. That's the only reason I'm going to give it 3, just over the overall experience.
Well, I give it a 3.5 because the chicken is not really that tasty.
But if you want to give a thumbs up, thumbs down scale, we're going to give it a thumbs up. So you go ahead and go with that. If you need a 10-point scale, you know, to get a little bit accurate on that, I would give it a 6.5 on a 10-point scale. So, but
as far as price, out of 5, I'd probably give it a 4. Being that, since I said I retract what I said earlier about it being a meal for your family and you know, maybe having some leftovers, so I give it about a 4. Especially if you have most of the ingredients on hand, but even if you don't, I think that this is a really simple meal, something that's out of the ordinary, your basic spaghetti chicken that's more so inexpensive.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know what else to
so we're just going to eat ours. I'm probably only going to eat maybe another slice with my salad. Because again, we're trying to watch what we're eating. But I'm sorry, our dog is distracting us because he's running back and forth.
Throwing our concentration all off.
But I think that a salad is a good pairing with it. Also, as I said before, it could be maybe a lunch thing or an appetizer. I do believe that it would be a good idea for that.
Yeah. Dinner, yeah, you can do it for dinner, but I say lunch appetizer, this will be a good thing, especially if you got a group of people. Mm-hmm. You know, you can bring this, you can possibly bring it to a small potluck too, and you know, you'll surprise some people with it. But definitely I say you try it, go check it out. And if you like it, let us know, comment below.
Or if you have any suggestions, comment.
Yes. Make sure you like the video if you like it. Like I say, any suggestions, we always open to suggestions. Whatever you want to see us to eat, just go. Whatever you want to see us cook, go down in the comments below. Let us know. Let us know on Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat. Excuse me. The food's kind of good. So, yeah, just let us know everywhere. And make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Okay?
Thanks for watching.